Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be pretty exciting. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard and seen that Rihanna came out with her own makeup line. It's called Fenty Beauty. It's littered across my YouTube. Like everyone and everybody is talking about Fenty Beauty, and I definitely got a little bit excited about it as well because I saw the foundations and that is what really spoke to me. If you guys don't know by now, I'm like a foundation fanatic. It's one of my favorite things to test and try out. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect one. I went to Sephora and I kind of tried to color match myself. It was very hard because there's a lot of colors, which is amazing, but it was also very hard because I literally tried 8 colors and you know, I finally found one. I'm really hoping that this is the right shade. I tried it on my jaw and my neck in the store, tried to go in natural lighting, and I think maybe crossing my fingers that this is going to be the right color. And while I was in Sephora, I figured I would just pick up a highlighter as well. It's just highlighters and foundations are my 2 favorite things, and that's what I was drawn to. I picked up the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal highlighter. I also wanted to get Trophy Wife, the bright gold one, but it was sold out, and then when I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what, I don't think I'd actually wear this out and about. It's not the most, you know, subtle color. It's very editorial, it's very out there, and it's blinding, but it's also very sparkly and it has a lot of glitter in it. It's gorgeous, but I don't think that's something I would necessarily wear on a daily basis, but this is. So if you guys are curious and want to see how this works, then keep on watching. Before I put the foundation on my face, I'm going to briefly talk a little bit about it. I'm very eager to wear this already, but I gotta lay down some facts first. It's called the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. On Sephora's website, it says that it gives you medium to buildable full coverage, which is awesome. It's for sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily skin, which is like every type of skin. It's interesting because normally people with very dry skin wouldn't go for a matte foundation, so I'm very excited to try this out. If you guys don't know, I have pretty much normal skin. I don't have oily skin and I don't have dry skin. This is going to give your skin an instantly smooth, pore diffuse, shine-free finish that easily builds to medium to full coverage. It's an oil-free formula that is made with climate adaptive technology that's resistant to sweat and humidity. It won't clog your pores, so wherever you are is going to work on your skin. Best of all, this long-wearing light as air texture is undetectable on your skin, so you'll always look like you. Sounds amazing. It sounds like what we all look for in foundation. Let's just get into this. Let's just try it out. And for anybody who's wondering, this is cruelty free. This is the box that it comes in. I actually really like it. It looks very sleek. And then this is the actual foundation itself. It's a frosted glass. It's very luxurious, feels very good quality in your hands. The top is like a white plastic cap and it does have a pump, thank God. I got the shade 140 for anybody who is curious. I'm like praying this matches. I don't know, it looked good in the store, so please. I'm gonna really quickly prime my skin before I put the foundation on. This is a primer that I use with a variety of foundations and I really love. This is the Stila One Step Corrector Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Serum Primer, and I really like this because all the different colors in it not only brighten my skin, but they kind of help take away the redness and the scarring a little, kind of tones it down. So that's what I'm gonna use today. It's nothing mattifying and it's nothing hydrating, so it's not gonna like really change the way the foundation works. And that's what I want. I just kind of want to have a little bit of something on my skin. You can tell like this has some pigmentation to it, but it shears out and just corrects the skin. As usual, we're going to do one-sided with a brush and one-sided with a beauty blender. She did come out with a nude sponge that almost looks like this, but it's like slanted, and a makeup brush as well, and they are very nice. Sponge was so soft. I was actually kind of surprised. The brush was amazing, so pretty, very soft, perfect density to it. But you guys, I have so many sponges and brushes, it was almost like I really didn't need it. I'm just gonna use what I've got today. I'm using the Morphe M439 for my brush side and a nude beauty blender on the other. So I'm gonna start off with the brush on this side first. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is a very watery consistency. I kind of wasn't expecting that. But let's see, that's about 3-ish pumps. I'm gonna take some with my brush and let's go. Let me zoom you guys in really quick. pumps basically covered this much of my face. I have to go back in with more for my forehead. The color, I know it may look really light in camera, but in real life it actually matches my neck quite well. The tone is also very nice. It's not too pink, not too peachy on me. It dried down so freaking fast. Oh wow, that's like, I feel like I don't even need to set it. It looks really good so far. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more on my forehead and I'll be right back. So this is one side of my face done with 4 pumps and with a brush, and it's definitely dried down completely at this point, and I don't think it's gonna oxidize anymore. I could tell it did get ever so slightly darker, but actually looks perfect now. Like, it matches my neck so well. I know I might look a little bit paler on camera. Like, it's pretty dang seamless, and I can always warm up my skin with bronzer. I'd rather the foundation match my neck than it be a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna do the other side with a beauty blender now, and let's see what happens. Again, I'm starting off with 3 pumps of foundation. Can you guys see the color difference? It does change a little bit. I think it actually looks better oxidized on me. And again, 3 pumps covered this part of my face. I need to go in with 1 more pump for my forehead. I need some under eye concealer ASAP. So this is the beauty blender side. Honestly, I really like how this side went on a little bit more. I don't know why, I feel like it gave me a little bit more coverage, but both sides look good. Both sides have dried down. This is darker than this side because this side was kind of still developing as I was putting this side on. And looking in the mirror, yeah, it oxidized quite a bit since the beginning. It was a little bit pale when I first put it on, but now it looks even more perfect, which I'm actually kind of happy about. But keep in mind, this does oxidize quite a bit. It dries down so fast, like on your hand when you pump it out, like it dried down really fast. So you need to work very quickly with it. Do it in sections, just like how I did. Let me do a close-up and show you guys what my skin looks like. It's really pretty. It's set. I feel like I don't even need to put powder on it. It looks like skin, but it is also very matte. But I don't look cakey and dry. This side I feel like has a little bit less coverage than the beauty blender side. I don't know if you guys can tell. A little bit, I guess. But so far I really like it. It's definitely a more matte foundation that I'm used to. Going over the brush side with the beauty blender for a little more coverage. And you can tell that this is lighter and this is the oxidized color on my skin. That looks so pretty. Like, I'm not even being dramatic here, but I really like this. But I do think it's time for me to put some concealer underneath my eyes. That's the only place I'm gonna put it. I'm not even gonna bring it too down. I'm just gonna keep it under my eyes because I really like this foundation and I want to see the way it wears on its own. I'm setting underneath my eyes with my MAC Next to Nothing powder in the shade Light just to set my concealer, and I'm gonna take the tiniest amount kind of like where I normally crease, but for the most part I'm gonna leave this foundation alone and see what happens. This looks freaking beautiful so far. I really quickly want to mention that I did test out the foundation the following day, setting my entire face, and I didn't like how it really came out. At the end of the night, my skin looked extra cakey, so I probably would suggest maybe not setting this foundation just from personal experience. So I really quickly did my bronzer, blush, and brows. For my bronzer, I'm wearing the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. My blush is the Benefit California blush. And for my brows, I use the NYX Precision Pencil in Taupe with the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. And for not setting my face like I normally do, I was so scared that my bronzer and my blush would go on very patchy. But it went on so nicely as if I had set my face, which is shocking to me because that's just another step I don't have to do to add more cake on my face. It's just foundation. It looks even more beautiful now than when I first applied it. Looking at myself in the mirror in natural lighting, I do think although it matches so perfectly with my neck, it makes my face look all over more pale than usual because all of my foundations usually are the wrong color for me. So this is what I normally would probably look like. With all that said, I think it's time to move on to the highlighter. I'm so freaking excited. This is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. Like I said, it's in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. This is one of the colors I found that I would wear often that looks like an everyday highlighter color for me and that would suit my skin tone. This is what the packaging looks like. This is so pretty. Oh, I didn't realize that it has kind of like a pearlescent pink duochrome to it. It's not just white. Ooh. Anyways, let's, oh my god. No! I'm pretty sure somebody swatched this brand new compact. And I'm very upset right now. Who does that? Even though I'm kind of bummed and weirded out all at the same time, I'm way too excited to try this out to care right now. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch both sides with my finger. In the store, I noticed that one side is way more blinding and the other side's a very subtle, like very subtle highlight. So I thought that was like really interesting. I'll do it on the back of my hand. So you can see that one's really intense and pretty, and this is like a very soft highlight. I think it's for someone who wants the best of both worlds. You can take the subtle one and just really go over like a lot of places on your face and then just pop the intense one on top just to like brighten those areas. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the more subtle one and just go over like a lot of parts of my face and then take the intense one on my cheekbones and my nose. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. 105 brush. I always use this to highlight, and I'm going to pop this on my cheek. Ooh, that's still really, really pretty. It's not as subtle as I thought it was gonna be. I really like this actually. Cheeks. Now I'm gonna take the more intense side. I'm gonna pop this right on top. Ooh! Oh my lord. I kind of wasn't expecting it to have this bluish violet undertone to it when I swatched it, and what it looks like in here, it kind of looks like a very soft golden champagne shade, but on your cheeks it's a very pearlescent violet blue. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't have chunky glitter in it. It just makes your cheeks look wet. Definitely gives you the wet look, which I love in a highlighter. And it goes with my skin tone. It doesn't look too bright. Wow, I really like this a lot. Right now, I'm actually gonna go film another video on an eye look. That's why I don't have it on right now. But I'm going to check back with you guys at the end of the night to see how it wore. Right now it is 2:57 p.m. It's almost 3 o'clock, so I'm going to try to wear it for as long as I can, and I will check back with you guys. I already know my lighting is going to suck at the end of the night, so please excuse that. This room just gets really dark and ugly. I will see you guys later. I'm back for my final check-in. Please don't mind my lighting situation. It's not the best at night. It's 11:36 p.m. I'm quite tired and it's time for me to wash this face, but I wanted to come and let you guys know that my feelings haven't changed about this foundation. I still really, really like it. I've been checking my face in the mirror like every hour, but it looks really, really good. I don't have any creasing on my face whatsoever. There's no creasing in between my eyebrows. There's no creasing in my smile lines. My skin doesn't look cakey. Although it doesn't look as matte or dry as it did when I first applied it, kind of mixed with the natural oils in my skin, it looks actually really, really pretty and even more skin-like, which makes me happy. I really, really like it. The coverage is still all there. I still have my highlighter on. It held up beautifully. It looks just so good, and I know that I'm going to be reaching for this foundation for a while because I just love the way it looks. I'm going to call it a night and end it here. I'm just really, really happy that it worked out, and I can't wait to try it out with different techniques and primers and so on and so forth. But for the most part, yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have tried this foundation out. Let me know what you guys think about it, or if you want to try it out. Let me know. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Makeup by Jessie. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.